guys, it's Amanda with Eat Pray Crunch, and today just wanted to show you a quick little gardening trick. Since we do mostly organic practices with our fruit orchard and with our garden, we just wanted to show you how that's done and how you can keep pests and critters away without using chemicals. So this is our cherry tree, and as you can see, it is just chock full of ripe cherries. We are just about getting ready to harvest all these cherries this weekend. In the last 2 years that we have been here, the birds have eaten like half or even more than half of our cherries, and so we wanted to try and do something about that this year, and we wanted to do it in a natural way that didn't involve any chemicals or anything. And these are methods that you can use for birds and for squirrels and that kind of thing, and you can use this in fruit trees and in a vegetable garden. So let me show you what we've got here. So I don't know if you can see very well here, but this is bird netting. At least we're pretty sure that that's what it's called, but it's basically just this really fine plastic netting. Pretty sure that you can get this on Amazon. If I can find it on Amazon, I will link it in the description down below. And my husband also thinks that you could get it at Home Depot or the garden nursery, any of those places. This is pretty basic. We're just making a net over the entire tree just so the birds can't get into it. So it's a pretty straightforward way of keeping birds out. At least with the fruit trees, it's birds that are a problem. So as you can see, the entire tree is just draped with this netting. It definitely takes 2 or 3 people to get the netting over a tree this size. I helped my husband do this, and he just got a big tall ladder, and I just kind of held it out so it wouldn't get all tangled, and he draped it over the top. So this is actually 2 big pieces of netting, and this is something that we also use for different parts of our garden and different parts of the season. Later, when our beans start coming in, we cover the beans with this mesh as well to keep the little bunny rabbits out. My husband likes to call himself Mr. McGregor, and those little Peter bunnies keep getting into his garden. The other thing that we tried was actually a suggestion from one of you viewers finding a way. Thank you, lady, for this suggestion. She was talking about using pie tins as something to scare the birds away. And when we moved in, they actually did have a few like ribbons and shiny things hanging from this tree, and now we know why. But they were kind of disintegrating and falling apart, and we took them off. So we had 2 old falling apart pie tins, and so we thought, hey, that's perfect. So all Bill did was just slice them up with scissors and hung them with thread to the branches in various spots in the tree. And as you can see, they like spin around and move around in the breeze, and they reflect the sun, especially on the sunny days. They are really bright and shiny, and they definitely scare the birds away. They do not like these things. So that was an awesome suggestion, and these, along with the netting, have actually been working really well. We've had both of these in place now for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, and we haven't seen any evidence of the birds getting into this tree. So it definitely works, and you don't have to do anything drastic to keep the birds away and the little critters. Just scare them off and, you know, make a physical barrier that they can't get around. That's our quick, simple little tip for maintaining an organic garden and how you can do it without using chemicals or anything harsh. Just using physical things that you likely have around your house, or this netting you can probably get for pretty cheap, and just drape it over your fruits and your vegetables. So if you guys found this tip helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't gone over and checked out my Facebook page already, I post all sorts of things over there, just kind of, you know, things that I'm reading all the time and the research that I'm doing, inspiration that I get, that kind of thing I'm posting on my Facebook all the time. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.